Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Life as a Dance. My name is Taras, and I'll have you notice I'm wearing a flamingo shirt. Please welcome my beautiful wife, Wendy, who has in her hand
a lightsaber. Luke Skywalker's, to be exact, representing the good side. Wait, so everyone can hear that awesome sound. Ooh, I just hit a lamp. We're at the movies.
and it had an effect sound to go with it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I guess I missed that.
You have to strike harder. Don't hit the camera. There you go. There you go.
So cool.
That's
Back
right.
to my childhood right now. Now I just need my Star Wars action figures.
You had Star Wars action figures?
I did. I had a light speeder for my action figures.
A land speeder?
I mean, a land speeder where Luke could sit, and Chewbacca and Han Solo, and of course Princess Leia, R2-D2, and C-3PO. Yeah. They all rode in it together.
You know, we could talk about Star Wars all day long, and
True.
that is part of our theme today. We're going to specifically talk about the Dancelorian, but you might be wondering, why do I have a flamingo shirt on? Why does she have a lightsaber? Well, we're going to tell you more about that in a minute. If you want to check out our studio, go visit cutterrug.net. You can kind of see all about what we do, what we teach, and who we are. And Wendy, where can they go see more about Life as a Dance?
lifeasadance.net. Check us out there. And if you're Facebook or Instagram friendly, friend us there so you can get an inside peek at what we do here at Arthur Murray, Virginia Beach. Let's power this down for everyone's listening pleasure.
Nice. All right, let's get right to it. So we're going to connect for you today how a lightsaber, flamingos, casinos, and Lake Tahoe can help you grow with your dancing. So this past weekend, we actually held what's called a medal ball. And a medal ball is an opportunity for our students to graduate or level out of their bronze levels and silver and gold levels, where we bring in an outside adjudicator to kind of give them some feedback. So a medal ball is very similar to maybe like in martial arts, where people level out of their belts. So from a white belt to yellow belt to orange, blue, black, a very similar concept. And it's a really great way to gauge your growth in your dancing, and also gives you a systematic approach to how to actually grow. Because sometimes people will come into the studio and they're like, how am I going to get better at dancing? Well, you're going to get better at dancing by working on your medalist system and going to a medal ball. And in order for us to make people's experiences doing this kind of graduation less stressful, we make it into a theme. And this past weekend's theme was not the Mandalorian, but the Dancelorian. That's right. So we had people dress up and pretend they're on Tatooine, and also Baby Yoda. Grogu, the child, was in the house.
Yeah.
How cute is he?
So cute. So graduations can be a little nerve-wracking, right? Because you're kind of feeling like you're on the spot and people are looking at your dancing. And so dressing up in themes is always fun. And this was the first one that we've done since COVID.
Yeah.
Our first adjudicator, we brought in Todd and his lovely wife, Lisa, who are very dear friends of ours from the Woodlands. They came in. Side note, first people we've had in our house.
Yeah.
Sans masks. But it was just so much fun. And I think, you know, people graduating. We even had one of my students who has been pretty much on lockdown since before Thanksgiving, who's just been able to come back. We've been doing lessons on Zoom and parking lot lessons, and he was still able to graduate, which was so exciting. Ideally, you know, we want our students in the studio hands-on, but to be able to work with a student like that, John Erasny, great job, But to be able to do that and still accomplish graduating out of Silver One was pretty awesome. What do you think, Taras?
Yeah, totally. Totally. But just to kind of jump back for a second, for our friends visiting us from the Woodlands in Houston, Texas, Todd and Lisa, they were the perfect people to bring in to be adjudicators as part of the Dance DeLorean, because Todd and Lisa had epic costumes to go along with it, Han Solo. And if you go to our Facebook page, the Arthur Murray Virginia Beach Facebook page, you can check out some of the photos and some of the highlights of it, but it was super fun. And if you're watching this, we are just coming out of the lockdown, or not really the lockdown. We would say they've lifted the mask mandate. So this is our first in-studio event since the delightful COVID.
Yes. Although we did still wear masks, because even though the masks, that whole thing was lifted, we decided that we wanted to just kind of take this step by step to make sure everyone was comfortable. But we do look forward to having an event in the near future where we can see all of our students' beautiful faces.
Yeah, totally. Totally. And that brings us to why I have a flamingo shirt. But before we get into the flamingo shirt, let's actually talk about a couple weeks ago. Because a couple weeks ago, we went to Reno, Nevada for a dance-rama. And in February, we went into Texas before this whole lockdown thing. Or no. We went
it was a lockdown, but that was when they had that insane winter storm.
That's right. That was in... that
was just February.
That was in Austin. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It had an insane snowstorm. So, but this is our... this is the latest one we went to, which was held in Reno, Nevada, in a casino. And it was a really, really big competition and such an amazing turnout. And people were dancing in their masks. And I'm bringing up the competition because there's another opportunity to really springboard your dancing into probably the most advanced levels, which is obviously to train for a competition. Any high or any...
no matter where you are with your dancing.
Yeah, no matter where you are, you could dance from a brand new student to the most advanced student, but it really targets your growth and really focuses in on your technical ability to grow. We get to focus on like styling,
performance,
sometimes more advanced patterns. So that is a huge benefit of doing competitions. Another huge benefit of doing competitions is you get to kind of go to really cool places and meet a lot of cool people. Mm-hmm. So we, as judges, Wendy and I were both the judges at the event, got the opportunity to not only see people dance, but then we took a couple extra days for ourselves and went where?
We went to Lake Tahoe, which was breathtakingly amazing.
Man.
Like just... if you've never been, you need to go. It was just incredible. Just pictures don't do it justice. It makes you wish you had, I think there's this beautiful quote where I wish I had 100 more eyes so I could take in more of you. Something, I don't know if I got that completely right, but the idea is we just wanted more eyes to be able to take in all of the just gorgeous scenery that was surrounding us.
That was at Emerald Bay. So we got so excited to go to Lake Tahoe. So we only took like a day and a half to go and check it out. And clearly that's not enough time.
We were so tired too.
Yeah,
Those events really, they're exhausting watching dancing for hours. I mean, it's a big deal. Like as judges, we take that really seriously because we know not only as teachers, but as competitors in our own career, all the time, the commitment, the passion that's put into that. So we really take that seriously when we're watching all of you out there dancing.
Yeah, that's a really good point because you may not always be happy with the results that you get if you go to a competition. And if you're a seasoned competitor, you're going to know that you're not always going to be happy with the results. But you should never dance for results. You should dance for your own personal best. And if you can just really focus on your own development, your own kind of just your own abilities, what you've worked on, that is the only thing you can control. You can't control the other couples. You can't control when the judges see you. Mm-hmm. And like Wendy just said, we take it super seriously because as former competitors ourselves, we get it. And
and it's not just, this is kind of a side tangent, but, when you dance, sometimes people go in with the thoughts of the end result, like the results. And really, when you go into these events, you have to go in with an open mind of the experience, what you're going to gain through that experience. Because no matter what, you're going to develop and you're going to grow exponentially. And if you don't get the results that you want, you can't look at that as like defeat or failure, or, you weren't good. What it sometimes just means is that maybe whoever you were on the floor with or competing against may have had a better moment at that time. Or so it's always room for growth, and never stop attending those, because those events are really magical in what they can do in development of your dancing.
Yeah, totally. So we are getting ready to take our studio to Florida in September to the Flamingo Rama.
Woohoo!
Yeah. And kind of like thinking about our student body and how people kind of want to see where they can take their dancing. I was talking to one of our students talking about what a competition is, and you can't really describe it. So one of our future episodes, we're going to actually bring in another one of our students, and we're going to talk to her about her experiences. And she's been competing for a few years now, and you can get some really honest feedback from, it's going to be Susie. So Susie, if you check this out, we're coming for you. We're going to interview soon. But going back to talking about the Flamingo Rama, Dance Rama, when we talk about dance competitions, there is nothing like it. You can't relate it to anything else. It's not like playing it's a sport, but it's not like playing a sport. You're if you go to a soccer game, you're on a team and you're trying to score a goal. But when it comes to a dance competition, there's a level of what's the word I'm looking for? Just mystery, because it's like so foreign, and it's nothing like Dancing with the Stars or World of Dance or what you see on television.
Society.
Yeah, it is.
It really is a secret society, is just as Taras was saying, and it's like complete immersion in what we do. It's like you get to, as a student, kind of get a taste of like what our lifestyle is as teachers. When you come to an Arthur Murray or you're seeking to learn to dance, these competitions, medal balls, groups, parties, all these things, outside events, it's just another aspect of what we do. So when you first come in, you think, oh, I'm going to go into a studio. I'm going to meet a teacher. I'm going to take some dance lessons, hopefully be able to dance with my spouse or go out. But we really encourage all of our students to really take advantage of everything that we have to offer, because you never know. I've been doing this, Taras and I both, for over 20 years. And I can tell you so many stories of students that looked at me and said, I would never do that. I would never go to an event. I'll never perform, who are now on the list to go to our Flamingo Rama.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is never say no to something that you know nothing about. You have to try it, because you never know. You might just fall in love with it.
That's so true. Life will never be the same, as Tony Robbins says. Life will never be the same once you start the journey learning how to dance, because you're going to come in and learn how to dance maybe for a social reason. You'll have an initial reason why you come in, and it could be a wedding, could be I just want to develop a new skill. I'm going to go out to a club and I want to be able to dance with somebody. There's a lot of like reasons why people initially come in. And once you kind of start dipping your toe in the pool, you can kind of walk your way in from the shallow end and go into the deep end, or you can just dive right in, because there is so many avenues, from just learning how to social dance to then using your social dancing. So we're here in Virginia Beach, where we have the opportunity to have a lot of live bands at the oceanfront. You can go to the oceanfront, use your dancing. You can go to, there's another, what is that? The hanger dance, out
at the museum in Pungo.
The Aviation Museum. Museum. Pungo. They do a couple times a year where they actually bring in the, I think it's the Navy band, and they are awesome. But people dress up in like old
period clothing.
Yeah,
really
like
cool.
World War II clothing. It's so cool. And then they have like these antique planes. So dancing is like an opportunity for you to be able to transport through time and experience different genres of music and time periods. It's really cool. So it doesn't have to be about competition dancing, but it's just about more culture.
Yeah, I mean, it's like with dancing, you know, it's a development of a skill, a life skill, but it can also bring you new friendships. It can take you to places in the United States and beyond that you've never been before.
Like Lake Tahoe.
Yes. It can give, you know, our students confidence when they're traveling. They can visit other Arthur Murrays and connect with communities outside of their local communities for dancing. So there's a lot of gifts in learning to dance beyond just the acquired skill of dancing. So it's just it really is a lifestyle. It's like,
For sure.
I'll say it again. It's a secret society that everyone should want to be a part of.
Totally. Going back to our metal ball, the Dancealorian, one of our students, Leah Marie, she's so funny. She's so funny. She did a video of her. She was talking about her neighbors. Like she never sees her neighbors. And the one time she sees her neighbors, she's dressed up like Princess Leia going to the Arthur Murray Metal Ball. So you may have never thought of yourself ever getting costumes, some Star Wars costumes for a dance recital or a metal ball, but never cut, you know, we're going to create so many opportunities for people to be able to dress up like they never thought. We had students dress up. Oh man, y'all have to go to our Facebook page to see these photos. Darth Maul, two of our students did an outstanding job with makeup and dressing up like Darth Maul. We had several Rays. We had Princess Leia. We had some of our students. We had one of our students dress up as C-3PO. Of course, I dressed up as Kylo Ren. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'd be really curious because our student body is amazing. They go all in when it comes to dressing up. And I wonder if this was something pre-Arthur Murray, Virginia Beach, or if this is just something that they've just gotten into. But I think with the craziness of the world over the past year and a half, I think some, you know, childhood wonder and fun of dressing up and not taking life too seriously is exactly what everybody needs right now.
Totally. Yeah, I think I'm totally with you on that one. Don't take life too seriously. I mean, if you can dress up in costume, we're going to create an occasion for anybody to dress up in costume. I'm going to get off topic here. Well, it's still on topic of Star Wars.
We've bounced around, so whoever is listening, they're really having to pay attention here.
Yeah. Well, so the topic is flamingos, lightsabers, and casinos in Lake Tahoe. So we're still in the topic and how it helps grow your dancing. But Star Wars stuff. Okay. In the Star Wars world, there's all sorts of stuff going on with from Kathleen Kennedy kind of ruining Star Wars to the fandom like trying to say that Star Wars needs to go back to their roots. But I dressed up as Kylo Ren. Todd dressed up as Han Solo. I had Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Where in Star Wars, the last or Return of Skywalker, the last Skywalker, I can't remember the last movie because whatever. But I think Kylo Ren is the rightful bearer of Luke Skywalker's lightsaber because he's Han Solo's son. And who's his mom? Princess Leia. So obviously he should be the last Skywalker. He should have had the lightsaber. That's how I see it. So why they had Rey be that, I don't know. So if any of you are Star Wars fans, comment below. Do you think Kylo Ren should have gotten the lightsaber and he should have lived and he should have been? I don't know. I think there's a whole thing about that. But getting back to the dancing. Sorry, Wendy. Let's get back to the dancing.
That was fascinating.
Anyway, we're talking about how our dancing can grow through setting goals. So setting a goal by doing a metal ball, which we hold twice a year here at the studio. And Wendy was talking about groups and parties that we hold as far as part of the curriculum, but also going to events. The Flamingo-rama.
Yeah, side note about Flamingo-rama. This event is awesome. Our former boss, the the woman that hired both Taras and I and got us started in the Arthur Murray career industry, Kimberly Carroll. Her event is epic. She outdoes herself every time. So you will be amazed not only by the hotel, but the food, the experience, the set, like literally I'm going to say as if it's a show, set design, because she goes all out. But side note, I usually judge this event. So if you want to really have a spectacular time, I'm dancing. So join me on the dance floor, the competitive dance floor with Eric and Andrea to have an awesome time. We're going to be so excited and just tearing it up on the dance floor together for Team Virginia Beach.
Yeah. Woo! I said Virginia Beach. Yeah. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is how you can springboard your dancing, or how we connect Lightsabers, Flamingos, and Lake Tahoe casinos into your dancing. Any last parting words, Wendy?
If you haven't seen The Mandalorian, you should.
Right.
Watch The Mandalorian for Baby Yoda. Should I get Baby Yoda again?
You can.
I can? Okay, where did he go?
Yeah, there you go. Where is he?
He's so cute.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
But last words, if you're new and you're just checking us out and you have no idea what's going on, and you're in the Hampton Roads area, call us, send us a text, check us out on Facebook, or visit your local Arthur Murray and change your life today. Start dancing.
That's right. And if you like these videos, please help us out by clicking like and subscribe to this channel so we can bring more content to you on a weekly basis. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.